Done.
Raymond is now stepping up as player one.
This is going to be exciting.
All right, game number 6 here. Raymond, 3 games. Cayle, 2 games. If you're just joining us this morning, well, good morning. Hopefully you're having a good breakfast, because right now we got 2 powerhouses battling back and forth.
So Raymond started his first paddock mode, so he has to rescue some people before the dinosaur comes over and stamps on them.
Jim Belcito picked up a game, so right now 3-2 down in Southern California.
Jim Belcito had a crazy game of NBA fast break, I heard. 356.
What?
Yes. Against
Wow.
80.
That's not an all-star game. That's like an NBA team going against an elementary school. That's
Yeah.
That's bad.
So it seems like Raymond, he's got one of the persons rescued, and I think he's got his T-Rex. No, that's not.
So I haven't had a lot of exposure to Jurassic Park and learning the game yet.
For 313,000.
Yeah, so there's the little car in the middle, which is a
The Jeep.
4.7
yeah, the Jeep.
million.
If you hit that, the first mode, at least in this setting, the first mode is gonna be the T-Rex multi-ball, which is a hurry up into the T-Rex shot on the left, the left ramp up there in the back, and it will start a 2-ball multi-ball. And it's really nice if you start it. It's not the most valuable multi-ball, but it's nice if you start it when you have some of the other modes going on, like have one of those paddock modes going on. But Raymond is already out of this multi-ball, so we'll see what he's gonna do next. Another thing that's
Raymond got a paddock bounty.
so the paddock bounty that's
2.5 million, currently sitting at 11.3.
yeah, the paddock bounty that Steven is talking about is he catched one of the dinosaurs that was otherwise going to trample people. So that's really nice of Raymond to do. We don't want anybody to die, so. And he, right now, because he...
Choice of modes, he's playing system boot.
Yeah, so because he caught his dinosaur, it lights the control room on the left side. And system boot is the last mode, and it's a pretty valuable one, especially if you can combo some of the shots. We can't really see what the points all are, but shooting the blue arrows make that mode really worth your while.
Oh, that was an up and over.
And a danger. So.
Rolled out, so Raymond is going to finish his ball with a bonus of 1.6 million. Total score 29,650,000.
Okay. So let's see what
Cayle is
Cayle
stepping
can
up
do.
for his ball one.
So this is also the first game of Jurassic Park of the night, isn't it?
Yes, actually, well, first time on stream.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
First time on, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there is no center post here. And there was no ball save, so nice little shimmy there to keep the ball in play there for him.
Yeah, and he's got a few shots already for the T-Rex, to get the T-Rex multi-ball. He's got a few shots on that Jeep. And he fed the T-Rex, so he starts that mode, that multi-ball right now.
360,000. Cayle currently sitting at 1.5.
Cayle gonna go for 450 spinners in a row. We shall see.
Whoa, that was a really fast loop.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to shoot the control room. Control room shot on the left. For that jackpot over there.
A pretty substantial burst of points there for Cayle with those shots, sitting at 5 million now.
Oh, 5 million.
And he's able to get that left shot that he was trying for.
Look at that. I like how controlled he's playing. He's like not flipping those balls like crazy like I would do. And he's just like really trying to make those shots.
Well,
doing a cradle separation there.
T-Rex jackpots are worth 1.3 million per jackpot.
Okay. Yeah, so if he's got a ball cradled on the right there, and if he would have like gone for that loop on the right, he could have like done the
T-Rex at 7.8.
So he lights his first paddock mode here, where he has to shoot the rescue shots, then get the supply drops to kind of finish that mode. So have you played a lot of Jurassic Park Chase?
I have. Well, I played the Data East one quite a bit.
Which is a fun game.
I like that one a lot.
I like how this game has a bunch of nods to that game, like the spelling of of chaos and.
Oh yeah, and the T-Rex coming down.
The T-Rex coming down, but also some of the shots they don't. Some of those like turnaround shots, they don't feel like your regular stern.
Yeah. This game, I love the artwork and the layout. I love the graphics. Stern definitely has a winner here on this game. A lot of people do enjoy Jurassic Park quite a bit. Good callbacks.
Yeah, and I feel like the designer Keith Elwin did a really solid job with this game and with his previous one as well.
Gallimimus paddock collected for 2.5 million.
Yeah, Keith Elwin design, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Cayle is getting closer to finishing Chaos.
Smart Missile was successfully hit for 10 million, and Chaos Multi-Ball has started.
So yeah, I was going to say he was close to spelling it, but with Smart
Amber
Missile you can
Pops
just complete
during
it.
this Chaos Multi-Ball, that's huge. And Super Spinner was lit.
Cayle is really blowing up this
Add-a-ball
game.
double scoring is now activated.
At least I think he's blowing up this game.
Yeah.
53.
And as a reminder, we are not trying to talk over Steven at all, but he just cannot hear us.
Yes.
But he is there in the room to give us score updates. Just because of the fact that, as you can see, it is difficult to see at the angle that we're at with the just overhead cam only. Because
lots of millions are being scored right now.
Thank you, Steven.
Thank you.
So I wonder if he's going to do the stage flip right now. Oh, first he's going to shoot that ramp.
He just did. Yeah.
Oh, and there was a stage flip here.
So, you know what? I do that too a lot on like Whirlwind, where, you just keep it out until you need to stage and then just go for it.
Yeah. But yeah, for example, like one of the jackpots that he might want to shoot is that loop on the right. And if you've got a ball trapped on the right, that is a lot more difficult to go for. So he's stage flipping it right now. Oh, that was a little bit too quick back into that flip. So he wants to try and get that ball back on the left and get another, try to hit that shot again. I find that left loop, that right loop, a very difficult shot to make. It's a very tight shot, and you've got that flipper there.
Sitting at 73 million.
73 million.
Raymond's 29.
Raymond's 29 million.
So, seems like there's some other shots lit now. Chaos letter edit.
Jackpot is 5.5 million.
That's really nice.
And add a ball through the pops.
This is a great ball one by Cayle. Cayle is definitely not making this easy for Raymond.
No.
Even though Raymond is in the lead with the games.
Yeah. No. I mean.
Total of 23 million for that multi-ball.
I mean, obviously, with both of these all-star players, this back-and-forth battle was to be expected.
Yeah.
And now, we obviously have the potential set up here for a Game 7 situation, which is interesting based upon the games that are remaining to be selected.
And Cayle is also going to play System Boots.
System boot mode now been selected.
Although we would probably see a selection of Raymond again. I was just going over the games that Raymond could pick. by seeing what he picked before.
Right.
But he won a lot of games pretty easily, so he didn't actually play a lot of his own picks.
Oh.
I think what I saw that he picked I think he picked Stern Trek before, and I think he picked TNA, but you know.
Did you say Stern Trek?
I said Stern Trek.
Yeah, Stern Trek. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Stern Trek.
They call the other one Stern Wars, so.
Yeah.
You know. I know somebody here in Seattle who has all the Star Trek games.
I do as well.
We know the same person.
Yes, we do. And Julie, if you're awake right now, it's time for another Star Trek visit.
Not only Star Trek, also Stargate and Star Wars.
That's right, yes.
Just as long as it has stars in it,
The
and she's
system
happy.
boot mode shots that Cayle is making are 5 million each.
Wow.
He's now at 147 million.
See, that system boot mode is definitely
Very
worth a
lucrative,
bunch.
yeah.
I'm trying to see what the translate says, but it's difficult.
So right now, just keeping an eye on things down in Southern California. Carly Angelo, like we mentioned earlier, up 3-2, i.e. Pinball on Twitch. It looks like they are playing. It looks like Alice Cooper. They are playing right now.
Okay. I don't think Julie has Tron anymore. I think that game is gone.
Yeah, actually, I had Julie's Tron. There was a situation where she needed to store it somewhere, and I had it in my kitchen for a few months.
Oh.
Great game. I love Tron. I've been a Tron fan since the old 80s movie. So
I recently, when I say recently, I mean a couple of years ago, watched the old 80s movie, and it's super fun.
yeah,
Have you played any Kingdom Hearts?
I have not.
Oh, you can visit the Tron world in there. It's fun.
Oh.
She also does not have Congo anymore.
Aw.
I think it's all Star teamed right now.
So right now.
Right now we're watching Jurassic Park, and it's still Cayle who's playing.
Yep, still trying to push that lead, kind of like he did in Royal Rumble, to make it.
That loop was 15 million.
What? Wow.
You know what? I have played a bunch of Jurassic Park,
All
but
these
I feel
shift
like
shots are 2 million.
I feel like.
Oh.
Oh, that was a little bit of a.
Yeah, I think he was expecting to come off the tip of the
Yeah.
flipper
So
there.
Cayle is going to finish his Ball One,
Ball One.
ending the T-Rex chase mode with 13 million.
That is.
Looking
That
at
is
a
pretty-
bonus of a lot.
Wow.
So Cayle ends Ball One with 234 million points.
So talking about people owning games, I do understand why Raymond
Now
picked
Raymond is
this
up
one,
for Ball Two.
because Raymond owns this game himself.
I didn't realize I had the scores
Starting up
flipped.
at 32 million.
That was a drain. That ends Raymond's ball.
Wow.
Ouch.
This
Yeah.
is not good
Just
news
under
for
2
Raymond, but
million.
this is good news for
Raymond's gonna
Cayle.
end
Yes,
Ball
it
Two at
is.
35,450,000 points.
It just means that
Cayle's stepping up again with 234 million.
it just means that Raymond has
almost
one less ball
exactly
to try and do
200
what
million
Cayle just did.
ahead.
Yes, he does. So, you know,
I don't think that he played Raptor multi-ball yet.
I don't think so either.
I mean, it's kind of dangerous to get it, that especially on, because we have a pro here on the premium and on the LE. I feel like it's a bit easier to get your Raptor,
Spitter
because you don't
pack,
have to shoot
10
it all the
million.
way in the back on the left.
So picked up 10 million points there.
On that spinner.
Yep, on the spinner. Obviously, these lovely people here in the this bank is having some fun. See, that's what happens when you have a lot of energy. Okay.
Ooh, outlane.
This is not a repeat of Ball One.
No, it is not.
But he's got a great lead right now. So
All right, so Cayle is going to end Ball Two at 265 million.
So yeah, we'll see what Raymond can do with his
Raymond stepping up
third
for ball 3.
So this could be a Raymond needs to surpass
30 million points to make up.
Yes, he does.
Raymond needs to start a multi-ball. Actually do something. He locks his ball here in the Raptor cage. So he has to make a few shots up there to start his Raptor multi-ball, which definitely is what he is going for. It's not necessarily a safe shot, as you can see, but it is something you can backhand. That's really nice. He's showing some very nice control here. And his Raptor is lit. And it's a difficult shot to make because you have to shoot it all the way in the back there to actually start it. You cannot hit any of those other targets there.
That looked like a rejection there.
It did.
There we go.
And he starts his Raptor multi-ball. So I think within this multi-ball you have to shoot the ramps for
Raptor
jackpots.
tri-ball has started.
Tri-ball.
Another callback
That's
to the
another
old game.
callback, yeah. Well, you had the smart missile, a callback, and
Yes. Yes.
Now the tri-ball multi-ball.
Smart missiles, chaos, tri-ball, T-Rex head. So he's trying to shoot that right ramp there, which can be
Nice little light flip there to keep those two balls
Yeah.
cradled there on the right.
nice little almost cradle separation. So he's trying to get back control of those balls again. One ball out, which maybe makes it a little bit easier for him to try and get control of those balls and try and actually shoot that jackpot. Maybe he should like stage flip. He should get that upper flipper down to be able to shoot that ramp because he keeps hitting the tip.
That's a tilt warning for Raymond.
Yeah, I saw the lights flicker. I thought it was part of the mode, but thanks for Stephen for the info there.
Yeah.
That was a warning.
That was a nice little drop catch that Raymond did there. See, he keeps hitting the tip of that upper flipper while he's trying to shoot for that ramp. There you go. There he's got his jackpot.
Raptor jackpot was worth 13 million
That
and
is-
add a ball, and he's lit 2x playfield.
Wow, so that's
He jumped up to 61.5 million
Yeah, these are the points he needs.
Yeah.
with a whole lot of stuff on the playfield lit.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth going for that shot and just like slowing the game down and
Yeah.
trying to get that because
Make those calculated shots.
yeah, because he just got rewarded with a new ball in play and some really nice points.
Wow, look at that. Game 7 down in Cali right now. I drink too much. Thank you for the update. Woo. So game 7 in California for Carl D'Angelo and Jim Belcito, and
Is that what's going to happen here too?
it is looking that way right now. But Raymond's trying to prove everybody wrong.
and trying
finish
to
this
catch
out.
Cayle, yeah. I don't really know what else I think his Raptor cage is lit, but he's trying to shoot something else, I think. Again, like, I haven't played this
Second tilt
game
warning for
enough
Raymond
to...
is at 75 million.
All right, so Raymond's got to be
Okay.
careful now. He can't risk, unfortunately, a big save attempt.
So he starts his control room right now. Let's see
He's
which mode
going
he's
into
going to pick.
virus attack mode.
I think that's the first mode on the list. And I'm not entirely sure what you have to do. I think make one shot and then shoot the control room again, I think, and then make another shot, control room, kind of change those shots out. I think that's what the mode is. I think he's got the smart missile. And he missed or completed. I don't know. Can't
Yeah, the screen's so bright.
Yeah.
It's blowing it away. Light escape is lit. Oh, I hope that there's a game. You know what, Sean McDonald,
Raymond
That's-
to 102 million.
that's a possibility.
That is definitely a
Oh,
possibility.
wait, there's the tilt.
This is This is exciting.
That's the tilt.
Cayle does not have to play his ball 3.
That's it.
And
now we're going to
moving
game
on
7.
To game
So that's
7.
gonna be game for Cayle.